Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video, well, we're going to talk about Inside Star Citizen. This is our weekly little video about the community content video that Jared is bringing to the table every Thursday night or Friday, depending on where you are around the world. And unfortunately, as you can see, it is not going to last very long. Once again, it is only going to last for 11 minutes and 22 seconds, which in my opinion is pretty unacceptable. I don't think that it should be that short. In the past, it used to be much longer, but anyway, we're going to talk about it later. At the beginning here, we had this little introduction here about lighting. They were showing us the one and only bunker that is available to us in the game right now. They did admit that there was only one, but that there were a few variations, and these vary depending on the different lighting that you would have in these bunkers, and also the different layouts that have been implemented. Sometimes you would see that you would find, the stash layout that you would find on Lyria when you do these missions from Teach Apachio, or you would have the regular layout that we all know from the Hurston planetary bunkers. But yeah, overall, if you do these missions quite regularly, you will very quickly find your way in these bunkers, because yes, they're pretty much the same. Overall, this segment lasted for about a minute, and I think that is just what it needs to be, because that is quite an afterthought. It's not really something we care about. I mean, we would have cared if they were showing us, new bunkers, but unfortunately, it's pretty much the same. Now, next after, they were talking about ArcCorp, and ArcCorp Revisited. So here, what they're going to show us, and this is actually quite interesting. I think that this is a rather interesting segment that you are going to see out there. They are going to show us some of the work that we are going to see for ArcCorp for the future upcoming, either small patches or major patches. So this is what we currently can see right now, and this is what we are going to see. You can see especially the advertising. The lighting is not the same, and these ads here are much more eye-catchy, much more visually pleasing, and I think that this is a good step. This is a good evolution of ArcCorp and the area around Area 80. They're also showing us here some of the different buildings that we're going to see around the verse. You can see these are the original ArcCorp buildings that I'm just quoting them in lore. These are the rather new buildings, so you can see the different styles of architecture. I really like that we can see different styles of architecture. This is actually something they have been talking about for years. I remember a very old Around the Verse, was it an Around the Verse or Wingman's Hangar, where they were talking about different styles of architecture from different eras in the lore, and I'm really glad that this is being implemented in the game. They were also showing us some new buildings, such as this one here with the O9 building that we are going to see on ArcCorp, and perhaps this one here, which looks like a building we already have, but I think it's the base that is a little bit different. So yeah, more diversity, more different types of buildings, and especially that signature donut-shaped building, that donut-shaped structure that we have seen so many times in the ArcCorp. I forgot. I always forget my words in my videos. In the ArcCorp concept art, that's what I was talking about here. In the concept art that we've seen so many times about ArcCorp, finally it is coming into the actual engine, and it is going to come into the game. So that is really exciting. I can't wait to just fly around these buildings. Will just make me pretty happy. Look at that dude here in the back of Jared. He doesn't really know what to do. I don't know if this was scripted or not, but anyway, so Jared here is explaining, today we don't have dogs, no riders or nothing, and that's good, because we don't care. We just want to see the game. We want to know what's going on. We want to have news about future updates, about what are the devs working about. And here we are going to talk about, they are talking about something that unfortunately have been talked about many times. This is like the third or fourth time they're talking about sound in the game, and the new sound system for the ships, and I was not really happy to have yet another segment. I think this is like the third segment about sounds within the past 2 months. So that's way too much. Why not talking about the 300 variant series, which which is something that they have never talked about. Anyway, the last segment of the show is what we have here, the Tumbril Ranger, which is the new Tumbril vehicle, the new land vehicle. I'm all for having brand new land vehicles in the game. I think that this is awesome. We need more diversity. We have tons of diversity in space. We need more diversity on the ground, and I'm all for that. There are going to be 3 different variants. This is the cruiser variant, and it's really awesome because this is, you can see here, these are spaces for cargo boxes. So you will be able not to carry cargo, I don't think so, but you will be able to place delivery boxes, and this is going to be very useful if you do these Lorville gate-to-gate delivery missions. You will be able to travel, let's say, from Lorville Gate 5 to Lorville Gate 6, for example, which is something that you can do right now with a Cyclone or an Ursa, but you can't do it with a Dragonfly. I've tried before many times, and unfortunately it has never worked. So I'm really excited that we will be able to do that with a cool looking motorcycle that is going to be dedicated to that kind of job. Now, of course, it wouldn't be Star Citizen without different variants, and you can see here there's another variant. This is the fighting variant. I forgot what's the name of this variant, but that's okay. It's not really important. You can see all the 3 variants here. So this one is the one with the guns that you can do pew pew, This is the red one that you have right next to it is going to be the racer, and yeah, really nice red color. I don't know why they always put red for racing. I guess in people's imagination, red is for racing. And the one with the orange HUD is the one that we've seen before, is the one that we will be able to use if you want to go from point A to point B. And especially look at these dedicated spaces for boxes. These make me think of actual, motorcycles that do have cargo space. That's going to be the fighter one here, and this is the racer. Now, personally, I hope that races are going to be more interesting in the future, because right now there's not much we can do. Every time I try to do a scramble race, no one wants to play. So I hope maybe, they should increase perhaps the payout, the rewards for racing, because they need a little bit of love. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments down below. Are you going to pick up one of these Tumbril Rangers? Are you going to use them for, LTI tokens? Please tell me everything you want in the comments. I really enjoy watching, not watching, but I really enjoy reading what you guys have to say, and I try to reply to as many comments as I can, but unfortunately, there's a lot of comments all the time, so I can't reply to everybody, but I do read everything. And also, if I see, hey, no, I don't want a kingdom, go away, let's get rid of this. All right, sorry about this. But I do read your comments, and sometimes I even make videos, if I see something very interesting. So don't hesitate to give me your feedback. Personally, I am very excited about this Tumbril Ranger. I like the price. Yeah, $30 I think is okay. It's one of the cheapest things that you can buy right now in the game. I'm afraid that it would not be available for a very long time. I don't think that they did mention until when this is going to be for sale. So if you know when they will stop selling the Ranger, please tell me in the comments down below. That is something that I would like to know, because I don't. And also, maybe, I don't know, maybe this will be the June giveaway. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe tell me in the comments down below which one you would prefer. Would you prefer the racing one, the combat one, or the delivery one? Please tell me in the comments down below. This is going to help me define which version is going to come for a giveaway. Speaking of giveaway, guys, do you know what time it is? Well, it's actually time to talk about the March giveaway. And so, there we go. So in March, I have a giveaway. I am going to give away an Origin M50 Interceptor. This is, the little pocket ship from Origin. It's not really an interceptor anymore, but it's a great ship for racing, and it's a great ship if you want to go from point A to point B. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and make sure to comment to any of the videos published this month. The winner will be announced early June. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. A big thanks to my Patreons for making the giveaway possible and supporting me. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.